Well, this is my controversial opinion, but I really love the modern Lego knockoffs. I really do. I already made two videos now about knockoff Lego minifigs. One being about 3 Halo Spartans and Iron Man. The other being about Republic Commandos. And now, this is probably going to be a part 1 to a 3-parter of 8 Lego Clone Troopers because my father gifted me, for a late B-Day gift, I guess you could say it was a Lego battle pack, just without a set. It came with 8 troopers each for a Coruscant Guard, 501st, and Galactic Marines. And these knockoffs, man, I praise them. I'm part of the crowd that praises a lot of these knockoffs for not just Lego, but Transformers, Black Series, and TVC Star Wars. I think we are beyond the age of knockoff toys being garbage. Yes, there's still ones that are garbage, but point is, I really like these, and because there's like 8 troopers each with unique printings and shit like that, I wanted to make this video as a part 1 because I really don't feel like talking about all 3 factions, because that would be a long video. And with the Coruscant Guard having a lot more love from Lego these past few years, I think they would be fun to start with. Oh, well, why not the 501st or the Galactic Marines? The Coruscant Guard's trash, bro. They trash. Because I just want to talk about the Galactic Marines second. And the 501st ones, they're fun, but there was some that was definitely... Well, there's one that became fodder for a better version of a character, which we'll talk about in that video. But yeah, this is going on 10 minutes, and let's get the obvious one out of the way first. Being my favorite. This is my favorite out of all the Coruscant Guard ones. This is Commander Fox. Commander Fox is garbage. Every one of these has mostly the same different heads, with only like few of them having different heads, and that's more or less for like characters from the 501st. But yeah, I like this Commander Fox. As I even made in a YouTube short, this is the Commander Fox I feel like we should have gotten. And here's the official one right here. This is the KO, this is the official. The official's cool. Besides that little bit of a problem right there, which I guess Lego fixed, but if you want a better torso, go ahead and rebuild the fucking Republic attack ship, because, yeah, that's the only way you're gonna get that new, better torso, and I'm not doing that. Fuck that. But as you can see, the details on the KO are just so much more better. The only thing I can say I don't like about the KO, and even then, it's not something that ruins it for me, is I wish that this was cloth for the comma. It's plastic, but I don't care. And as you can see, and it's going to be the trend with a lot of these KOs, the legs are completely printed. Oop! As I was saying, the legs is completely printed. The torso's completely printed. Mine has like this, I'm assuming it's a QC, it might not be, but mine has like a little bit of weathering right there. I just like to pretend it's weathering because a lot of these KOs have slight QCs, like that's QC there. That was already like that with the paint not being too crisp. But I don't mind with my Fox because I still think it's better. And plus, you know, if we're going to talk just the goodness of these KOs, for all the detail you do get, all the accessories that straight up are actual DC-17 blasters, yeah, they ain't the shitty Lego ones. I mean, the Lego ones ain't shit for the officials, but the official Lego ones are just shit compared to these, man. Yeah, oh yeah. This is beautiful. It's beautiful. Again, this is my favorite. This is my favorite. This is my favorite. And, you know, let's talk about what I think is the Clone Engineer. Yeah, the Clone Engineer here. I don't know if that's actually a First Order jetpack or not. I'm just removing it now because I really don't care. Yeah, back printing all over, side to side. It's the clone engineer. It's the Phase 2 engineer. I'm pretty sure it's the Phase 2 engineer. Yeah, the helmet, I'm pretty sure, is completely unique sculpt that was never made from Lego either. Yeah, it's just cool, man. It's cool. I like this a lot. I like the clone engineer. As you can see, the DC-15 is also unique. The printing all over is just unique. It's cool. And then another one that I really like is the ARF Trooper, the Coruscant Guard ARF Trooper. And yeah, it's the Coruscant Guard ARF Trooper. And what they did for the ARF Trooper was they gave him a black head. So, yeah, just pop it on. I think that's so cool. There's even like a backpack, and it's the ARF Trooper. I'm just going to say now, I ain't wasting too much time talking about any of the ones for a lot of details, besides the ones I really like. But they're still going to be talked about. This is an official head. I did put some official heads on certain troopers. Oh my. QC right there. I'm going to probably take Sharpie and touch up that QC. But this one, I don't know who this one is. At first, I thought this was like a Phase 2 Commander Stone. But no, because Commander Stone's design for Phase 1 is different, and we never saw Phase 2 Commander Stone. And if there would be any knockoffs of Commander Stone, because there's that Keeley. There's that knockoff Keeley that I want. I want a Commander Stone Phase 1 knockoff clone minifig. Yeah, I think this is cool. Not too many details, but enough to satisfy. And then another one that's pretty cool, is the Heavy Coruscant Guard Trooper. Yeah, straight up just a Coruscant Guard Commander Bakara. I like this, man. And a few of these came with alternate commas too. Like, there's I put this one on a custom commander I made. Yeah, just that one. And I'm not talking about every little accessory in this video because there's so many. But I think it's cool. I think it's nice. He has the pauldron right there or whatever with the belts. Back is all printed all over too. Yeah, man, this is nice. Even on the face. Even on the face. And spoiler for whenever I do part 2 talking about the Galactic Marines, the Commander Bakara is way better than the official. Here's something I was not expecting, and this is a unique, I'm pretty sure this is straight up a unique helmet sculpt made by KOs. A Coruscant Guard ATRT driver. Yeah, I like the Coruscant Guard ATRT driver. It's not one of my favorites. I'll rank my favorites at the end of the video, but I think it's cool. I really like it. Really like the head sculpts for the helmets. It's nice. It is nice. And that helmet, man, even has belt, satchel, strap thingy there too. I really, really want, I'll talk about this a little bit at the end of the video too, but I really want to see a 327th and 41st Elite, like, knockoff Lego pack for Phase 2. Because I know there's, like, the Phase 1 one I saw for knockoffs for 41st Elite, but yeah, here's what I'm assuming is just a straight up standard Coruscant Guard. Yeah, it's your standard grunt shock trooper. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it. I think it's cool. Yeah, it's just, there ain't too much to say about it, but I mean, if we're going to compare really quick, bringing in a Phase 2 Coruscant Guard, you know, just standard grunt. Obviously, the KOs more details. One of the common complaints I see about these specific KOs is, oh, well, they're more realistic with all the details and stuff. Oh, boo, boo, boo. It's like, I get that. I get why a lot of people bitch and cry about the whole, you know, oh, it's not as simple as Lego. But it's like, if we're going to look at it for this way, we're going to look at it like this. The Commander Fox as an example. That Commander Fox, it's a one-of-a-kind official LEGO Commander Fox, unless they put it in like a mini-rig set or whatever, like they did with Rex. That should have, for being in that fucking set, with the Coruscant guard and everything, he should have had way more details. He should have had the problem on the torso to begin with for that QC, and he should have felt more like, should have felt more like an exclusive minifig. This, on the other hand, doesn't, and that's my gripe with it. But we'll talk more about that in a second, because let's look at the Airborne. Yeah, I like the Airborne. The Airborne is cool. I think the Airborne's sick. This is an official satchel. Satchel? Yeah, this is an official satchel from LEGO. Why does my Airborne have an official one? Because it's the Airborne. When I think Airborne, clone troopers, I think the satchel. I want a KO of the Airborne Trooper for 212, because I know there's the official ones. I would like the official ones because I used to have the actual battle pack back in the day. Loved it. But I mean, this is my third Airborne Trooper. So yeah, I love it a lot for like these KOs, and each one of these Airbornes for these KOs are good. And yeah, this is the Airborne, just, Airborne Clone Trooper. This is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. And, if we're going to quickly rank, from 8 being my least favorite to 1 being my number 1 favorite. Well, let's see here. The Engineer's probably 8. ATRT Driver's probably 7. And then 6 is probably... I don't know. 6 is the ARF Trooper, because I like the ARF Trooper. Then 5 is the Heavy. 4 is the Airborne. 3 is probably the standard. Nah. Now, 4 would be the standard one. 3 would be the Airborne. 2 would be that one. I'm assuming it's just meant to be like some kind of standard trooper or whatever. And 1's Commander Fox. Commander Fox did nothing wrong. There's a video on my channel I made a few years back where explaining why Commander Fox did nothing wrong. Commander Fox did nothing wrong. I like Fox. Fox is a good soldier. And Fox is awesome. And if you want to, listen to other people bitch about why Commander Fox is a good trooper, then JCC2224, he made a video also talking about Fox. But before I end this video, I'm going to say this now about these KOs. I think LEGO purism. I think the whole LEGO purism shtick is bullshit. I think it's just silly. Yeah, obviously, there's some bad knockoff Legos in this world, just like with any toy line that has bad knockoffs. But there's so many good KOs that are like Lego minifigures. Like this Rom Coda. We will never see an official Rom Coda. And look how amazing this Rom Coda is. Or something we'll never see from Lego. A Sasuke Aizen. LEGO purism is silly. I think it's fun. I think it's very, very just worthy to have a lot of these knockoffs too. Because there is always like something unique. Especially say for like Star Wars Clone Troopers, because Clone Troopers are huge in popularity. There's just always something fun and unique. Again, there's a Captain Keeley. That's Phase 1. That's in the original 08 animated style for the LEGO minifigs to fit with your Clone Wars collection. There's that. We would never see Captain Keeley officially. Then there's like so many different like troopers too. Again, there's like a whole realistic battle pack essentially for the 41st Elite for Phase 1. Then I'm joking. Then also, there's just so many unique troopers too that we wouldn't see officially. Like there's Commander Doom and his troopers. There's fucking 187th. That's not the purple ones. Then there's also fucking, straight up as we'll see in like part 3, a literal Jesse. That's a phase 2 Jesse. There's a phase 2 ARC Trooper Jesse too I'd like. There's just so many good minifigs. And I might as well just dedicate a video eventually about talking about why I think Lego purism is so silly. Because I think it's fun and a good alternative to official Lego. Especially since official Lego's it's a pain in the ass anymore. But I'm ending this video because this is going on 15 minutes and I already bitched and talked about everything I wanted to. If y'all like this vid, like, comment, sub, all that jazz, and yeah, take it easy, folks.